This is Rolando Alfaro.
And we're here at the Omada Real Estate Building. Where you're watching Munching a Movie. We're gonna have fun.
And you probably think, what is Munching the Movie, right? Because if you're like me, you want to figure out what you're watching. So basically, Munching the Movie is we talk about an awesome local restaurant, a mom and pop shop, and we talk about what?
Oh, food in a movie. Like this is two of my favorite topics.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have some fun today. First, I'm a fat kid, so I want to dive in.
I'm still at that stage working, trying to get out of it. You're not quite there yet.
Hey, that's okay. No, no harm, no foul, right?
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. So, okay, we are reviewing right now the Raptor Taco Premium Steak Taco. Oh my gosh,
it smells delicious, man.
The fajita sauce chicken, and then the Utah chips and queso with chorizo.
Ah. Now,
Beautiful.
This is all brought to you by Jurassic Tacos, which is one of those mom and pop shops here in Utah that I've been to before, you've been to before, and they're awesome. So if you guys want to stop by, get some good food, and I mean, the portions are not small. I mean, if you can look at these tacos, look how loaded they are. Look at that one taco right there, the Raptor Taco.
Man alive.
Look how much queso they give you with your chips. It's not like they only give you a little bit, and it's good food.
They hooked us up today, though.
They do. They're the sponsor for the food today, and shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we're so happy that we're able to do this with you. And the reason why we're doing that today is an inaugural episode, and so we figured we'd pick. Now the movies that we're picking are not newer.
No, 2010 and above or and below.
Right. So classics, as I would like to say, from our generation.
Yeah, because we're oldies.
The goodies. And so the movie that we thought we'd start off was Jurassic Park.
Oh my gosh. Perfect.
I love that movie.
Fantastic movie to start off with, yeah.
They keep making remakes and they keep making things, and nothing beats the original. I mean, I read the books.
You read the books?
I read the books and everything.
Oh, man.
I won't fool in. Michael Crichton is my favorite author.
See, I wish I would have read the books first because the books are amazing. Like, they're incredible. The movie, the first movie is fantastic.
I love the movie.
The sequels, let's face it, like they're really a replay.
They're good, but
yeah, they're good, but I wouldn't say that they're my favorite, right? Especially even the last one, not dissing on them. It was pretty much the first one, except modernized.
Right.
Like, as soon as those cuffs come, as soon as that cuff goes on that guy with the briefcase, he's dying.
That
he's dead. He's gone.
Flopping around somewhere afterward, right?
Yeah. Even from the first one, right?
Exactly.
That's where they set it all up. So
yeah. So
perfect.
Let's get into the food here. We got some plates and napkins,
Man, yes.
I wish I would have wore a different color shirt, but neither here nor there. So which of these two tacos do you want? Do you want the chicken fajitas or do you want the carne asada?
Load me up. Either way. Okay. It's just
sorry to put it on you, but
this one's closer to me, so I'm gonna get this one. Oh man.
And just look how much
so much meat. Look at that. It is beautiful. That thing is
here's a napkin right there.
And
I'm drinking horchata, and he's drinking the agua de Jamaica, which are delicious. Like, I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see all the cinnamon and everything at the bottom. So you need to stir that up. But go ahead, take the first bite.
Yeah, okay. All right. I'm going to dig in. Absolute perfection.
What I love about it is that when they make the tacos, they put the cheese to cook, and then they put the tortilla. See, nice little crust you got right there. All right, let's try the chicken fajitas. I usually don't get their fajitas. I usually don't get their fajitas because I love their carne asada and I love their al pastor. But, I mean, look at this thing, man. This looks delicious. Bring this close. I don't want to wear it home. I have my wife make fun of me again.
To his wife, please make fun of him again. Make sure you hassle him about eating on camera, because that's always wonderful, right?
Wow.
It's awesome. I wonder what sauce that is that they put on there.
I know.
Like it's
just chicken, man.
It's incredible.
A lot of chicken that you get at restaurants.
It's usually dry, right? Like it's usually dry. It's got a little bit of an odd flavor to it and everything else. Where
look at this. It's so
yeah, they did a great job. This is really good. Okay, let's dig into the next one though. We've gotta get this one going. Oh man.
Here.
Okay, this This one is the premium steak taco.
You can see the chunks of meat on this.
You can see them. Look at the chunks of meat on that.
Now,
It's, oh man.
like any good Latino,
close.
you need a dry lime juice.
Oh yeah, naturally.
There we go. Same thing with this one, man.
All right.
I mean, this is so much meat. Like nowadays, man, they charge you so much for food like this, but this, I mean,
Yeah. It's incredible.
I'm a big boy, and this would more than take care of me.
Let's dig in. Mm-hmm. I took way too big of a bite.
I'm telling you, I look like a hamster storing for winter.
Man, socking it away in my cheeks there is what I'm doing. It's incredible though.
Well, this is good. And I'm not saying that because it's bright orange. No. One thing with Greg is we call it like we see it. If we don't like it, we're not gonna bash you.
No. Well, and I went
This
through
is
culinary
genuinely good.
school. I'm a little picky, right? I can be a little bit picky with food, right? But this is actually really good. So the way
Yeah.
that they did this, it really locked in a lot of the moisture into the meat too.
Yeah, which
So-
is super hard to do,
Yeah.
especially with such small pieces. You bite, you
Especially-
get juice coming out.
Yeah.
Or
Which
gushers,
is
but meat flavored gushers. If you remember gushers, I mean, if you're old enough, you'll get it. If not, I'm sorry, look it up.
Look it up. It's all good. Okay, let's dig into the next one. Sake of time. All right, we've got to go with the queso and the chorizo. Let's dig into the next one here. Oh man, they really laid it in thick in an
You know,
amazing way.
in
though.
some parts of
This is
Mexico, they call this
delicious.
queso fundido.
Oh, okay.
You know, where they put the
Yeah, queso fundido.
cheese to cook and they put chorizo and like here, you know, got some salsa and peppers
Yeah.
and tomatoes and
It's a full experience. It's not just like a salsa,
has
right?
beans in it too.
Oh,
Oh, these beans are good.
delicious. Oh, these are.
All right, let's try this. Here we
Okay, ready?
Go.
Mm.
Where do they do this to me? I don't need new addictions.
I think I just developed a food addiction, is what that is.
No, dude. Wow. I'm gonna have to go
That's
for a second
good.
bite right here.
Oh, do it. Oh man, yeah, they got the beans and everything in there, didn't they?
On the taco.
Mm,
Taco has beans.
this is good.
Dude, this food is. I haven't been here in a little bit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not back.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Especially this is good. This is,
now you are. So, man, yeah, they did a great job with this. You know, the queso fundido, you said.
that's what they call it. But this, oh, dude.
This is good though. Like it's thick, but it's got a lot of
It has flavor.
a
That's the
little
thing I love
flavor.
about this food.
Yeah,
It
I'd say
has
so.
flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's, you know, you have Taco Bell. And I'm not going to knock Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell.
Yeah, well, that makes one of us.
Yeah. I know. Especially, you know, for being a Latino, a lot of people are going to be like, dude, seriously, man?
Like we're really no, and I'm not a chain person. If I can avoid chains, I'll typically try at least, right? Oh yeah, okay, hibiscus.
Oh. Oh, this is the right spot, dude. It doesn't have too much cinnamon. It's not too sweet.
Mm.
It doesn't overpower.
Yeah, and well, they put just enough sugar in there
Mhm.
too that it wasn't like water, right? I've gone to some Mexican restaurants where it was like you're basically drinking water
Or cinnamon.
or cinnamon. Yeah,
And
it's
that's
so
all you can
thick.
taste.
Yeah,
But here you can taste the milk, the rice, the cinnamon, the sugar. It's good. It's a good
exactly.
balance.
Yeah,
It doesn't kill you.
This would
It's not a
work,
shotgun.
yeah. No, yeah, which is
Where a
so
lot
much
of
better,
places
yeah.
are.
All right. So let's dig into Jurassic Park. What's the favorite part of the movie?
Man.
Okay, I realize that's like asking your favorite kid, like who your favorite
Oh
child
no, it's
is.
not. I'm just joking.
Perfect.
What I like about Jurassic Park, my favorite part of the whole movie is just I just sat here and I watched it twice before we
Yeah.
sat there. I mean, I watched it before, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
the last
yeah.
week I sat down and watched it twice. Once with my wife, once by myself.
Yeah, because it might have been a while, right?
It's been a little bit since I watched it.
It's
I
an
mean,
older movie. When was it?
It is.
When did it come out?
1993.
93, yeah.
I
So-
was not even a freshman in high school yet.
Oh man, and I was 7.
And so I remember, like, it brought a lot of memories of this movie because,
Yeah.
this is the first time. Excuse me. This is the first time that a
Well,
movie.
we commemorated that. We memorialized that burp onto this podcast.
Sorry.
Now your wife has something to make fun of you
She
for.
does, she does.
So okay, back to what you were
Back to
saying.
the movie. No, the reason why I love this movie so much is this was the first big screen movie
Yeah.
that actually made you believe that something was real.
Oh yeah, well, I mean the effects.
Exactly. Like I
But it
mean,
was
we've
all
had aliens
practical.
before in the '80s. You know, you've had other movies up to this.
Yeah, yeah.
But you could totally see when it was fake, when it was a rubber costume. You could see
Yeah.
the zipper. You know, the way they walked. I mean, Predator was another great movie.
Yeah.
Made you
yeah.
kind of, but even then, like the face, you know, and some things.
Yeah.
But this is the first movie where, when I was a kid, man, I used to live across the street from a park. I used to check the bushes to make sure there was nothing in them. After watching this, because
That's
you know I have such a hyper
but
imagination.
you were in high school? Is that
I was,
what
I was like 11 or 12.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, because you went when you were like 13.
Yeah, I was a freshman.
Oh,
I was
okay.
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, I'm
Mr.
checking,
Smart guy over here.
I'm checking the bushes to make sure nothing was getting put in me, right? And
Yeah.
eat me while on my way to school. You know?
Well, it was so realistic. It was
Exactly.
practical at the same time, right?
Yes.
Um,
Believable.
man, yeah. Well, okay. Like for instance, I mean, I was only 7, right? I probably wasn't supposed to be watching this, but I did anyway, right? When the hand gets bitten off, right? Like when that dinosaur comes down and eats the guy was absolutely terrifying. But one of the things that was most terrifying, and forgive me, guys, I just realized I have on my freaking Facebook, so people are chiming in saying, "Oh, hey, you're live.
More. This is really good.
You're on camera here." So that's why. Oh, dang it, man. Okay, but yeah, when he gets eaten, or even when the raptors are like hunting those kids and everything else, terrified me.
Oh
Right.
man, that kitchen scene.
Oh, the kitchen
Where you think
scene.
they're gonna get her because she's not sliding the door fast enough, and then it crashes.
Well, what was funny is I was getting frustrated at her going, "Come on, like figure out the door, right?" Yeah.
And I like the way you started off too. So big reveal here.
Oh.
Full disclosure: when I changed my major in college, I changed it 7 times. So I was in college
You
for
wanted
7
to make
years.
sure.
I was in college for 7 years.
You wanted to make sure that you had the right one, right?
Yeah. And so I remember when I first watched this movie, I was like, wow, being a paleontologist would be awesome. And so I'm like, I want to be a paleontologist, you know, and I'm looking at how you do that and getting books at the library after.
It's not like the movie, though.
Right. No, it's not. And I figured that out. Somebody found the burst of bubble. So I'm all excited to be a paleontologist. I'm all talking about it, you know. After watching the movie, it's great this. And then somebody's like, well, you do know you have to get grants. I'm like, oh, yeah, somebody will give them to you. Some rich guy gives them to you. He's like, no. You have to go. You have to find rich people or foundations or whatever it is and ask them to give you money for you to go dig and find bones. I was like, well, what do you mean I have to go ask?
You've got to fundraise.
You got to fundraise. And in my 12, 13-year-old head, that equated to beg. Somebody was like, you got to go beg for the money to make money to go dig. And I was
Good
like,
luck. Right.
I don't want to go beg for anything. You're telling me people don't give you money to do this?
Yeah.
No. What about if I work for a university? They have to go beg for the money on your behalf, so you have to produce results. And then I was like, you know what, man? Being a paleontologist maybe is not my calling.
Yep.
I'd rather be making the money than begging for the money. So, you know, but the whole beginning, I was like so mesmerized by it, right? And you know how they had the shotgun thing for the sound. Now we just have drones, you know, but back then I was like, oh, you could see through the earth. Ooh.
It was insane, right?
Yeah, and then you could see on the little 12-inch screen, you know, that was like this big, and everybody, like 20 people are there, and they're all trying to figure out.
Around trying to figure out what's going on.
Squinting, trying to see what it was, because they can't tell.
Yeah, and what's funny is you went from paleontology to real estate. You're a real estate agent.
Yeah, and I didn't go to college for this.
And a dang good one, too. But it's, you know, it's very different.
That's the nice thing about Omada working here.
Yeah.
Because Omada gives you all the support that you need. They make sure their agents are getting treated right. But the thing that I love the most, of course, we have to do it. But the thing that I love the most about them here is that they take care of their clients. The mentality is our clients come first.
Yeah.
Because I've been in other places where they see you as a walking, talking check. And that's the way that you treat the people. And they're not going to make any money. You don't do it. No, here, no. If they're your client, take care of them.
Yep.
Right now, I'm working with somebody for a mobile home. How many agents are going to work with somebody for a mobile home?
Very rarely. I mean, you're not.
That lead came in.
You're not getting much of a commission.
You know, I talked to him. Yeah, I'm going to work with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to make as much money as I could with another client or a house or whatever. But to that person, that's the most important purchase right now. So if this is most important for them, It is for me too.
Exactly.
And the model looks at it the same way, and that's why I love being here.
Love it. Let's get back into the movie.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
what
did you like about the helicopter ride?
The
You have to talk
helicopter
about the
ride?
helicopter
Okay.
ride. When they're coming
The
down.
view, that made me want to fly in a helicopter, right? I mean, I flew in a helicopter. I guess I should say I flew in a helicopter once before, and we almost fell out because the guy didn't close the door. Like it flung open. It didn't latch, right? And this was at it was at the fairgrounds, right? And so like my dad almost flew out. I almost flew out. It was a scary.
So you're holding on for dear
right?
life here.
Yeah, we were hanging on for dear life. My dad had his leg out, propping, trying to keep us in and trying to pull that door shut. Pretty sure that was a violation.
Some FAA rule or 2 or 5.
Yeah.
Common sense broke
Yeah.
into your 2. I mean,
Yeah. But that recording off of the movie, right, made me want to actually fly in a helicopter again. And absolutely beautiful. I mean, yeah. How about you?
well, I also like the part
Man.
where the what's his face? I forget the son's name.
Oh yeah, what was his name?
Newman, because he was.
I think it was
inside
like I think it was like Newman. Maybe
Dennis.
not.
Dennis.
Dennis. There we go.
How he's meeting with the guy at the beginning, and all the guy, the espionage, was trying to steal all the little embryos or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And so he's like, Newman. I thought that was hilarious. And at the end, he's just looking at him like, here's a check, man. Don't be cheap. And I thought that was hilarious.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
But yeah, I mean, it's so cool how and the way he talks to the paleontologist too, he's like, hey, I need you there tomorrow. And they're like, well, we can't leave. Well, what if I give you money? How much money?
We can make that work.
3 years worth.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Done.
See, that's part of the paleontology that I didn't see anymore either.
Yeah. You wanted the money.
Yeah, I didn't want to go begging for the money. I just wanted money to come in and me do my thing, right?
Same.
It's okay.
See, and I want to be on the opposite side. I wanted to be the one giving the money. So I always wanted to be an entrepreneur.
So
That
you
was
have
my go-to.
your flea circus.
What was funny is I was 4 years old and I still have friends from way back then, right? Like my friend Miley, for instance, to drop names. Hi, Miley. Hi.
Hi, Miley.
Hey, Miley. I was 4 years old telling everybody I didn't want a job. I wanted to own my own businesses. And so that's where the NXC Podcast Network came from, the real estate side.
A lot of 4-year-olds do that.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to be when I was a 4-year-old?
A fireman.
No.
I'm just kidding.
What? A soldier.
A soldier. Okay. Yeah. Like any soldier?
No.
You wanted to be in the Navy on the boats. that's really what you wanted to be.
Young man can have fun in the Navy.
Hello, naval sailors. I was in the Navy.
I know. That's why I'm not going to knock it anymore. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I'll knock it though, because I was actually.
You can do it.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
You were there. You can talk about it. I was there. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Well, you almost went to like West Point. You almost did all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you were like right on the precipice.
I could have
potentially doing it.
I could have, because I played football in high school. I did decent.
I mean, your rotator cuff. Plus
That's how I
plus
busted my
your knee
rotator
bone.
cuff in my knee, so that's what stopped me.
That wasn't gonna happen.
So we were talking about that, but if I would have gone, it would have been into the Army.
Yeah.
But not knowing what I know now, if you can go back, I probably would have gone into the Air Force.
Yeah.
And done more intelligence work than anything else, because my head and everything works more for that.
Yeah, 100%. And we're totally deviating away from Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, it's a good movie. You've got to go see it. You've got to see it. Totally ADD.
So let's keep going with the story.
All right.
Another thing that blew my mind as a kid when I was watching that is when they get there and they go into like little ride, right, where they're explaining how to make the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And they pull out the DNA and they show the mosquitoes and how they're drilling in to get the DNA.
Yeah.
That was so mind blowing.
Yeah, it was absolutely mind blowing. What's crazy is people are actually, from my understanding at least, they're actually doing some of that. Like they're
The
pulling
movie gave them the
DNA.
idea.
It's
It's one of
insane.
those things, where you think about it first in the movie and whatever, and that inspires science to come through.
It's crazy. Well, and that's so true for a lot of different things, like sci-fi in general, right?
Right.
Like sci-fi.
Look at the communicators from Star Trek.
Yeah.
What do you have in your hand now?
Well,
It's
cell
a phone,
phone,
here.
right?
Here,
Mine's on the
here-
charger over there.
Here's
but
my
yeah.
communicator right here. You can talk to anybody in the world.
Anybody.
Anybody. You can
Yeah.
watch anything, do anything with this if you have the right app.
Yeah, what like Star Trek, you've got the DNA sampling, you've got even the concept of some of the dinosaurs, right?
Yeah,
In
filling
terms
in
of
the
like
gaps
the
with
actual
amphibian
filling in.
DNA from the frogs or whatever. From
Yeah.
the frog, yeah.
Yeah.
And that to me was like, because always been a geek. I love geeking out on science. I watched.
That's why you went to high school at 13.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean, I wake up to the History Channel Saturday mornings.
oh,
You know,
man.
my mom's like, "You are such a nerd," but she'll sit down there and watch them next to me.
That's at
Right.
least, at least she was sitting down and actually
Oh, yeah.
listening to them
Yeah.
or watching them with you. Whereas the rest of us weirdos were watching cartoons like Phineas and Ferb and
Yeah. See, I watched some,
Yeah.
but mostly it was documentaries. I
Yeah.
love documentaries.
Oh man,
I mean, I
Documentaries
watched
are-
every Civil War documentary, every World War II documentary, every Vietnam War.
yeah,
I'm more of a military history and
Yeah.
science, like hard science. Like,
hard science.
you know, you're talking about string theory, for example. Or they
Yeah.
talk about the multiverse and what they touch and,
Yeah,
all that, which this movie pushed even harder because it started making you
Yeah.
think, look, the dinosaurs are so unbelievable. You walk out and you're checking bushes to see that no raptor's going to jump out and eat you. Or I forgot the Dilophosaurus that, spitting in your eyes, go blind.
wow, I'm impressed that you remembered the name of that dinosaur. I would not have remembered that.
I'm pretty sure I butchered it. Don't check me.
Don't Google.
That's the nice thing about this
Yeah.
movie, man. It has so much. It's like a spy thriller, a horror movie, an action movie,
Oh, 100%.
and a sci-fi movie all in one.
Yeah,
Because you have
Yeah.
all these aspects of it, like different parts of it. And then they go on the tour. They get there, the kids get there, and then
oh man,
the little girl following Grant, all
Yeah,
over the
yeah,
place.
yeah.
And when they see the big old Triceratops, oh no, sorry, I'm skipping. When they first get there after the helicopter, they hop on the jeeps and they stop in the middle and they see the Brachiosaurus.
oh man. Okay, those were always my favorite though, because
When you see them and you see the huge shot of the valley
yeah,
and it's full of dinosaurs.
full of them. Yeah, and those things were gigantic.
And you
in
can
this
hear
movie,
the
like
boom,
yeah,
boom, for each step. And you're like, that's the first movie where I actually felt that, wow, this is real.
yeah. And I mean, did you see it in the theaters?
Yes.
Yeah, which made it so much
with
more
the surround
intense.
sound and the
I mean,
rumbling and
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I went to a theater. I watched it like 3 times at the theater.
Oh, that's
With
perfect.
my buddies, doing every Saturday morning. Hey, let's go watch it again. Hey,
Yeah.
let's go watch it again.
And see, that's one thing I do think that they did well in the sequels, is they captured the sound,
Oh,
right? The sound from the first one, right? Like we were in the theaters, we were kids, but when you feel the theater actually
Rumble.
shake,
Yeah, and
Actually
it's so
rumble,
loud
yeah.
and like when you hear what the steps, like, boom, and
Yeah.
you feel it in the bones.
Yep.
Boom, boom, and you're like, oh,
Incredible.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, you have to expect something to pop out at that point, but they're just these. Well, they're portrayed as these gentle giants that are just minding their own business.
And it was awesome how they were like, oh, they do this. They
Yeah.
do this. Oh, they do that.
Yeah,
And so, they're having like an orgasm of their own because all these dinosaurs are doing things that they've only theorized about.
yeah. Well, and that's many of our first forays into dinosaurs and getting an interest in those, right?
I don't
So,
know. My kid, man, as soon as he could walk, he loved dinosaurs.
well, I mean, look at his dad though.
Yeah. Dinosaurs and sharks.
Dinosaurs and sharks. He's got a good
They
head
went
on
hand
his
in hand.
shoulder. Yeah,
Yeah. But yeah. And so that was incredible. That set the tone for the rest of the movie.
yeah.
Because they didn't scrimp on the scale. Because up until
No,
then, when you have
no.
movies like this, like in Aliens, for example,
Oh yeah,
they barely showed the alien.
yeah. I mean, it was barely there.
It was maybe
right?
what? It has less than 5 minutes of screen time, if that.
Yeah, but it definitely built up the drama.
It did because you use
Ooh.
Hitchcock's.
Yeah. Oh,
Your own imagination is worse than anything we can show you.
100%.
Mentality, right?
Well,
One of
that's-
Hitchcock's deep.
Yeah, I mean Hitchcock definitely laid down the basis for that, and they really played.
Yeah.
well.
So this didn't play on that. This showed you, it's
Yeah.
right there, and it's gonna munch you,
Yep.
and crunch you, and
Yeah.
swallow you down. And none of this. Oh, my imagination. I wanted. No. It's right there, and it's freaking creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy. Well, there
Everything's
were
gonna eat me.
there were a few moments though where it was like the raptors were
The first time when they're
going
feeding them at the
around,
pen,
yeah.
and you just see
Yeah.
the poor cow, and you just hear all the shrieking, and
Yeah,
next thing you know, they bring it up, and everything's busted and torn and bloody.
yeah, and I think that kind of played into a little bit more of that theory.
It did because those were held till the end, till
Yeah.
the third act.
Yeah, it was third act, and then it really
Then
took
they
off
let
that
loose.
way. And yeah, they let it loose.
They sprinkled that on like Emerald with his bam, just everywhere.
Yep,
You know?
100%.
Like
Yeah,
some
no,
movies that sprinkle a little here, sprinkle. No, these guys hosed it on you.
no, they were they were very deliberate. They knew what they were doing.
I mean, in Spielberg, if we look at his other movies,
Yeah.
he kind of does it, but not to this degree. Like
No.
this one, he just opened up.
He went all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did a great job. What did you think about, the crescendo, right? When
the T-Rex gets
Oh,
loose.
yep, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, when the
Well,
T-Rex got loose, and everything's breaking loose at that point. Like it's going down.
that's it.
Yeah.
Anything that can and will go wrong went wrong because of Dennis and his greed.
Yep.
See, that's something else
Yeah.
that you have those themes in the background.
Yeah. Well, you've always got
The hubris of man, one, that I can do what I can with science.
Yep.
Number two, the greed of man, that he didn't care who he was going to screw over for that short window because nothing's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
And how many times, even in real life, do we have that, what can go wrong? And next thing you know, you're in the hospital with 7 stitches in the side of your head.
Everything went wrong.
Exactly.
Everything went wrong.
So I don't like to say that, knock on wood. I don't know if this is wood or knock on wood. You know?
It's plywood.
But
I think that counts.
when that T-Rex, you see the cable snapping.
Yeah.
You hear the cable snapping first. Everybody's like, what's going on? What's going on? Now, I will say this. The lawyer, I think, was one of my favorite characters.
Yes. Yes.
Because here is this corporate lawyer who's all about the profit. And when they're talking about the park after they go on the ride, he's just in the background. You can see the dollar signs in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And, his little head spinning and all the dollar signs.
He's going to make some money.
Exactly. And he's so happy that they're going to be ultra rich, right? What's the first thing he's going to say? We're going to make so much money.
Yep.
But he has the common sense to run away. He's the only one that had sense to run away before it came out. And then you have the girl who's just screaming, going crazy, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this kid!"
Yeah.
Does she have a death wish?
Well, and I think with the lawyer, there's a theme there, right? It's all about him. We're gonna make so much money.
We're getting sued because of the guy that got eaten at the beginning.
Yep.
Where they tease the Raptors when they're bringing them in.
Yep.
That's how the movie really opens, with that first box.
Yeah.
Where they're bringing in the Raptor to the enclosure. We forgot about that.
That I totally forgot.
That's the first shot.
I didn't even think
That's the
about
first
that.
thing.
Yeah.
And then from there it goes to the paleontologist and everything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's talking to the guy at the mine when they find the mosquito. And they're like, "Oh, look what we find."
We're gonna make so much money.
Kind of like in Temple of Doom. Oh, look what we have.
Yep. That's when you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something's going on. Something's gonna go down here.
Yeah.
Right? But I love the fact that they left little Easter eggs. Well, you mentioned it a little bit. The raptor getting put into the box. In some of the sequels, it's a callback back to that throughout all the sequels. They're the sequels, right? But I like the fact that they did draw that back because it really skated over that one in the first one, I would say.
That was the teaser, the morsel to get you going, like, okay, what type of movie is this going to be?
Yeah.
And you start off with the guy getting eaten alive and screaming, and all these guys shocking it. And finally you hear, shoot her,
Yeah, that's when that's the kind of movie it is.
Yeah, but you didn't get that at first. And then you go to the paleontologist, you're like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because they shift gears so much.
Yeah. Well, and it's such a dramatic shift.
Yeah.
Like it leaves you emotionally hanging.
You're like, okay, so wait a minute, I'm worried about this guy that just got eaten.
Yeah.
And you're watching this where his hand's getting sucked in, the guy's trying to hold him. Then you just see his eyes with all the flashes.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's a great emotional tactic.
It
It's a
is.
psychological tactic. Like you build it up, you get the audience really bought in and scared for this
Popping them out,
person,
I got your attention now.
and then you drop them.
And then you're like, well, what happened?
They're left emotionally hanging, right? And then you pick it back up later. But then it's more scary at that point because they
You
gotta
saw this happen.
relate.
You know that somebody died already.
Yeah.
So this is not patty cakes here. This is
Yeah.
not playing with there's been a death.
Yeah.
These things
There's
are capable of eating you, annihilating.
And it's setting that stage. These things are not soft. They're not gentle. They
Right.
will eat you, and they,
So finally, when you get to the T-Rex, when he's coming out, and then you see him take the first step out of the forest. Oh my goodness, man! My eyes were like, oh my gosh! I was geeking out so hard
Oh yeah.
because as a kid, what's your favorite T-Rex?
Well, even this
T-Rex.
week,
And
right?
everybody has a T-Rex. Everybody knows a T-Rex. Dino Nuggets, there's a T-Rex. T-Rexes are everywhere.
It's crazy. Well, even as an adult, even this week, right? When I was rewatching it, I'm going. I mean, granted, I'm looking at it from a different view now
And
too.
we've seen a bunch of other movies and other things.
Yeah, but the
It still comes
practical
back.
effects, right? I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
Spielberg, he was talking about how much of a favorite it was of his, where I think they protected it and everything else or whatever.
Because they made a head that was
They
so
made the
good.
head.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, when he's going next to the truck and the girl shines the light on it and the eye dilates.
That was terrifying. I was absolutely terrified.
Like, you
What
don't
a
think
cool
about the
effect,
scale. You don't think about the scale of how big they are.
Yeah.
So you see the skull is the size of the car, and you're like,
Oh.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
and then you feel the
It's cool.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and then we start running.
Yep.
And then, you know, you get to Malcolm, you know, trying to get him away so the kids can get away. He gets thrown into to do that.
Yeah.
And the poor lawyer buys it.
Yep. Well, and you wouldn't expect that from him, though.
Yeah, because he's
Right.
just in there all quiet, safe, hidden. And all of a sudden, they got blown like the house of cards that it was, and he's gone.
Yep.
You
And
know,
there's
Malcolm
that.
survived, but the lawyer didn't.
Yeah.
You know, and there was just
So
one bite,
crazy.
and he went.
Well, that's kind of the lesson for a lot of these movies is like the greed, right? The greedy one gets eaten, of course. Like it's a theme that Hitchcock also laid down though too.
Oh, yeah.
Right, where it was like, if you're greedy, if you're doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing, right? Like in horror films, things along those lines. There's usually a punishment that comes pretty swiftly, right?
Yeah.
So
And then he comes out, and all that happens, and the car goes over. But the thing that gets me, the thing that I always talk about, I mean,
Yeah.
that was a great scene when you have the car go over, it got pushed over. There,
oh man,
excuse me.
Such a cool-
Jump in here.
hey, cheers. Oh man, this is good.
That mic is really good.
Mm.
I usually go for a chata, but if not, that one cold
100%.
can't get much better than
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so car goes over the edge.
And they're in there, and they get stuck, and they come out, and then they try to find shelter. Right? First, they
Yeah.
get into the big pipe, but had they just stuck around for 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes, it would have been found.
Yeah.
Because that's when the other guy, you know, the Australian hunter
Yeah, they
And
would
the
have been
other-
found.
scientist, she goes with them, they would have been found. But then you see Hammond, and this is the part that gets you too, because you start thinking about the human cost
I've got to get some of this.
No,
I'm
go for
listening
it.
though. I'm
Yeah.
listening.
and how he's freaking out over his grandkid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, they're out there, they're in danger now. You know, this thing where he thought he had total control on the hubris of man again.
Mm-hmm.
They can control these wild animals that are separated for, you know, millions and millions of years, 65 million years. That just because you have a little wired fence, you'll be okay. But no, it was because of the greed of his son.
Mm-hmm.
And so then, you know, his grandkids are out there. So he's trying to save them, but at the same time, save the park.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's kind of like battling himself here. Because he wants to save his grandkids, but at the same time, he doesn't want to give up the park. Because remember when he's having all that ice cream, Sadler comes in and starts talking to him.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's like, well, you know, she's like, oh, this is really good. Oh, I'm going to throw in the best. And did you know that I started with a flea circus with no fleas, but all animatronics? And people would say, oh.
Yeah.
And he goes into this whole thing, right? And at the end, she's like, this is still just an illusion. This is still a flea circus with no fleas.
Yeah.
You can't control this.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I really like that correlation, right?
Yeah.
It's still a flea circus without the fleas.
Mhm.
Like you can't control this being that you created, or I guess I should say that you cloned, right?
Right.
You can't control that thing, just like you can't control a child, you can't control a dog, a cat. Definitely not a cat. But
We can't
any
even
of
take
these
care of
animals,
cats. Now, what makes you think we're going to be able to take of
Yeah.
30-ton dinosaurs running amok that can, you know, bigger than the building?
raptors, like really, like you're gonna keep those things under control? Probably not.
They're not a doggy.
No.
They're not like, we're not like in Florida where they have the alligator doggies. Even in Florida, that doesn't really work.
Hard pass.
Yeah, no.
Good.
Went to move to Florida. My wife saw that video. We're not going there again. Thank you, internet.
Yep. Okay. And
But brings us to Malcolm, Ian Malcolm,
yes.
the
Okay.
chaostician, as he calls
Ooh.
himself in the movie.
I love that. I love his
And he nailed it
personality.
in the dinner. Remember the dinner?
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
And then at the end, he's like, everybody here's against me except for the blood-sucking lawyer in there, because the lawyer's like, you know, counting the money.
What can I get out of this? Yeah. 100%. Okay. Malcolm's personality. I love the fact that they maintain the personality throughout all the sequels, throughout any of the ones that he's in, right? He stays the same. Well, I mean, let's face it though, he's Goldblum. Like it's the same personality and everything that he does, which is amazing. Because it translates from one thing
Because it's not Goldblum,
really
it's
well.
Ian Malcolm.
Yeah, it's Malcolm.
When you watch him in
Right.
other movies, it's that character, but it's
Yeah.
exactly the same guy.
Yeah, it's the exact same guy. But I wonder how much that actually crosses over to just his general personality. So all that he's doing is basically just playing Jeff, right? But I love the fact that it stays consistent with him, right? His personality in the movie was, I mean, I think that it was pretty
He called
cool.
out the BS at the beginning.
Yeah, he
From
called
the
out
very
BS.
get-go.
Oh yeah, instant. It was instant. He didn't play into it like the
Mhm.
lawyer, like everybody else, right?
He didn't sugarcoat either. He's like, you know what?
No.
What you're doing here is highly dangerous.
Yeah,
Probably not going to work.
Probably shouldn't be doing this. He
Mhm.
called it. He called it, right? And you've always got to have one of those characters. Maybe not always, but it's good to have one of those characters that called it from the beginning.
The voice of reason.
The voice of reason translates over consistently.
Whether that's within yourself that you're having those thoughts with yourself or
Yeah.
somebody in the group. In his case, I love when they're going through the lab, you know, when they see little raptors coming out. That was awesome.
That was
awesome. That was
what
amazing.
cool effects too. And
Right?
as a
When you
kid,
see,
when you're
"Come
watching
on,
that,
Owen. Come on,
Yeah.
he's like sitting there helping them.
you know what was funny is when that was happening, I knew even as a kid, I was like, that's not going to end well. These little
Raptors. Yeah.
bloodsuckers, right, coming out of these eggs was more scary to me because than the very beginning when the guy was eaten. I don't know why. Maybe
Because
I just
there's-
didn't notice it.
Did you see how many eggs there were?
Oh yeah,
That's what probably that freaked me out too because I was
Yep.
like 1, 2, 3, 4.
that's not going to
And
end
they're
well.
going to grow.
Yep.
But I like what Malcolm said.
Whew.
Just because they could, did they ask? Should they?
Yeah, and they didn't. I don't think they did in the movie. Obviously, this.
Yeah, because they're talking
showing
about
them.
trying to get this achievement, right?
Yeah.
Like us going to the moon, which people debate whether that happened or not. I'll leave it up to you. I'm not going to say my opinion. But you know, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Should you? Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
And that, I think that concept translates into lessons that we learned early that translate into a lot of other areas, right? Just because you can, should you? That it brings up that moral and ethical
The moral
dilemma.
quandary,
right.
you know, like you see
Yeah.
these movies where you have this guy that starts a movie being a humble, nice guy, and then he becomes super big and huge, and he becomes this jerk and, you know,
Yeah.
super rich, but a jerk, and then loses everything just to realize that he should have just been the nice guy all along.
Yep. When I think the concept behind that too is you lose a piece of yourself if you let it go,
Mhm.
right? But if you hold on to who you are and the core of who you are, then that can translate into other areas like Jeff, like
Right.
his character, right? Same concept in my opinion.
But they're never going to make a movie about a good guy that stays a good guy throughout the whole thing because it'll be boring.
I mean, I wouldn't even watch that movie.
I
Why-
cannot.
wouldn't
Let me
want
go to IKEA and be the
Yeah.
pundit for my wife and put together what she wants. Oh, let me do my honeydew list today. Let me go around and do that.
Who would watch that?
It's not sexy.
Nobody's gonna watch that. No.
It's like, you know, when they invest, right? When they're talking about the bubble, 2008, everything that happened with real estate.
Yeah.
People didn't invest the way they should have in real estate until they made it sexy. And by
Yeah.
translation, you know, irresponsibly dangerous.
Yep.
Why are you going to take a security and make it a commodity?
Yeah. It wasn't.
To
It was
the tune
destined
of
to fail.
millions and millions of them.
And it was destined to fail, especially when you're selecting, D and E and F grade
You don't know
loans.
how many stories there are of, oh, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a waiter. How much do you earn? $1 million a year. Okay, let's get you to that $5 million house.
Yeah.
That was all that it took.
Because of the no doc
Mhm.
loans that they used to do. Luckily, gratefully, they don't do those anymore. That was insane. So, well,
Malcolm, man, that guy called it from the start. Never. And he kept saying it, and he hammered that over and over and over. Like every other line is, I'm telling you, this is wrong. This is bad. And
Shouldn't be
here he
doing
goes
that.
again. Here he goes again. That's, the reaction of everybody, right?
oh yeah, he was the annoyance, the voice of reason. It's annoying when you're
This movie is
not
so good, Jen.
reasonable. Oh, it's incredible. Okay, end of the movie. What did you think about that? Like I was a little conflicted about the ending in the movie. It didn't sum everything up for me. in a way
Well,
that would translate over to all of
I think that the ending was rushed
Yeah.
because once they had to reset everything because Dennis got eaten,
Mhm.
which I think he totally deserved
Mhm.
for being a greedy jerk.
Yep.
You know, he went out and tried to get the things out, and so then you have this huge storm going. They have no electricity, so Samuel L. Jackson's character David
Mhm.
goes out to restart it, and he's not coming back. So then she goes out. I keep forgetting her name. I just said it, but I forgot it. Sadler, Dr. Sadler goes out,
Oh yeah.
and with the hunter, and he's like, "Oh, we're being hunted because the raptors are out." So you're like, "Crap," and
That's when you know, okay,
Yeah.
this is escalating.
And he forgets. He says at the beginning, the one in front of you is not the one hunting you. They come from the side.
Oh,
So he's like looking at it, and then all of a sudden you see the face pop up right here.
it was the distraction.
And clever
Right,
girl,
that's-
right? And
Yep.
then you saw him get eaten.
Oh, yeah.
But that was that whole the Raptors lose now, and they're trying to get the kids there and get the power going so everything else can stay where it was.
Oh yeah.
That was so like it was like the roller coaster ride. It took you up and it's bringing you down. And you're getting the loop loops and you're getting through all that.
Okay.
And then at the end,
It kind of fell flat.
the Raptors are coming. With Grant Sadler, the two kids,
Yeah.
because Malcolm and the old man were in some other bunker safe.
Lucky them.
Yeah. And so, and just when the Raptors about to attack, you see a T-Rex come in, grab them, then the other one gets mad and attacks the T-Rex, and then they run out. You're like, that's it?
Yeah, it fell flat for me at the very end.
It did. Like they could have done a little more, like to give it a good.
Yeah.
Not just they're fighting each other, we run out.
And it makes me wonder if they legitimately just could not find a way to end it. If that makes sense. If it was just like, okay,
Technical
Hitler-
limitations.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
or-
all the shots that they did and everything else, it was like amazing.
Oh, man, I think they could have. I mean, I guess I can't really talk too much because how would I end it? Like the rest of this film is just this level of perfection, in my opinion, right? It would be hard to end that in a way that would feel fulfilling.
Well, but then again, you can't really leave it like that.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
leave it like that because this is a book series. There's like $3, 2 books.
Oh, that's a good point.
There's a second book to it.
Yeah, that's
know?
a good point. So it
And
does
so-
kind of have to fall.
Yeah, so
To
the
leave it
first book
open.
kind of leaves it like that.
Yeah.
So they followed that because, and this is my favorite shot out of the whole movie. My
Oh.
favorite part is after he fights the 2 raptors. You can see all the blood on the dinosaur and the T-Rex's neck.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
turns to the front, and the banner's falling when dinosaurs ruled the earth. And
Oh.
he's just wow.
That was
roar,
such a
you know?
cool shot, such a cool perspective.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That
he's
was
just
awesome.
bellowing his anger and rage and dominance as his banner's coming down. Right.
Yeah,
That is my favorite shot out of the whole movie.
that's like the assertion of dominance.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
this is
Jurassic Park right there.
My world now. Yeah.
Yeah, this is mine.
Fantastic. Well, awesome. We should probably wrap this up. Thank you again for watching Munchin' a Movie. Once again, I'm Greg Kirkham.
Orlando Fado.
Have a beautiful day.
Yeah, take care.